Welcome back. Today I wanted to share with you the state of the galaxy from my second campaign that I did. The long-running series in my channel is my third campaign. This is the one from previously that I abandoned because Act 5 broke. A couple other things too. There's some messy little things here. You can see that I have all 4 bounty hunters. That's wildly imbalanced. It's been addressed since then. There's just a lot of things that I think might be buggy and broken and not updating properly. I used to love this guy, for example, but now he only affects the local area. I think he's still good. There's a lot of different, but maybe we'll evaluate senators and such at admins later. I think it'd be kind of fun to make tier lists of those. But today we're talking big picture here. So I wanted to talk about how the AI works a little bit. I'm not a coder, I'm not a developer, whatever, but the way that the AI will respond to your inputs, you can actually corral it and confuse it if you fortify the entire galaxy. You can deter it from attacking you at all, first of all, but you can also look. There's a random little. Forgot about him getting through earlier. Wow, this is an old save. Anyways, you can corral the AI by building defensive fleets and space fortifications everywhere, and then scouting with people like Ponudo. That's optional. I just like doing it. Having Sidious return will help too. Somehow Palpatine returned. In any case, like I'm actually the kind of guy who I will pull out a calculator and add this up exactly to 220 tactical population. This didn't used to be necessary, but the ship values have been adjusted. The points values and some of these things have been adjusted. This is now 13 points instead of, 15, whatever it used to be. I don't even know if this adds up properly anymore, but in my newest campaign that I'm doing, we like to wall it off optimally. So we look at a world, we say, can we hold this on the ground or in space? If the answer is yes to either, we do it. Assuming we can afford it. Like you have to build the sectors that you prioritize more first. That depends on your personal preference. There's lots of good worlds all over the map. But the end goal is to corral the AI and basically get it to break up all its fleets. Like if you leave a weak spot in your line, the AI will it'll just mass up a big 500, 600 point fleet on your doorstep. But if you threaten it the way we're doing, you see here at Concordia we have a fleet, full fleet, full fleet here, and it's constructed in such a way, by the way, that it'll deploy optimally no matter what we do. Like there won't be any overkill. It'll just show up and it's got a good mix. Instead of having a fleet pop a global population of 200, and then just hopefully I hope I get enough munificence this time. No, 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 no. We want the perfect layout. That's why we do this. That's why we pull out the calculator. And to make it even better, we have our defenses here, which don't count towards that population, so you have an overwhelming firepower advantage when the AI attacks you. Plus your garrison ships. Like we're engineering kill zones, where we're creating places where we can just grind the AI down. The end result of deterring the AI on every front. Like I got a whole ring of Verdun style fortresses here. Maybe we can go through them one by one later. But point of this, like I was saying, I keep interrupting myself so rudely. We want the AI to disperse its fleets along the border like this. See, it's got 222 here, 40 here, 90 here. Over here, it's got 233, 35. It's far harder to deal with AI stacks of 900 than it is to disperse them this way. That's why we play defensively in the late game. Like you notice I have a lot of offense. It's attack, 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 attack. But look at my pop cap. Like look at this. Week 127. I've got 220. That's a lot of ships, right? I mean, I'm not trying to like brag or toot my horn here. I'm just saying like you want to cast a wide net, you want to prioritize economy, and you want to build labor prisons everywhere. Because as I say in my other campaign, we're the good guys. You want to be building ships constantly everywhere. Like just there's so many good shipyard worlds. Like you don't have to just keep it to one or two. We want to corral and overwhelm the AI and attack them on all fronts with an army in the north, east, and south, with a navy to complement them, obviously. It just makes the game fun. I don't know. It's like everybody enjoys it in different ways. If you like blitzing the core and putting a space station over every planet so the AI can't build anything, that's fair. I don't personally enjoy that. I think it highlights the weaknesses of single player games, how the AI has to cheat to even appear equal to us. Like for the time being, the time I'm making this video. Maybe 10 years it'll be different, but right now AI is not actually intelligence. It's just a series of decision trees. And the developers have done a really, really good job of hiding that and making this feel like a dynamic game because the AI responds dynamically to what you do. It almost is intelligence. I think that's why I like the Awakening mod so much, is because it feels the closest to fighting a real player or another military power, however you want to role play. I like role playing a little bit. It's like they're starting to feel the pressure. Like this campaign's already over. I'm not trying to brag here. Seriously, this would be 0 if all my shipyards were correct. I know I'm getting off in the weeds here, but like before some bug reports that I submitted, this you couldn't build the large shipyards here. I'm just retooling some places like here. Like you couldn't build these previously. Or actually, maybe you could build those. Doesn't matter, but we're retooling things. The idea is to keep your income at 0 every turn. You want to spend all your money all the time because this is military spending. This is not like personal budgeting. You got to have ships on the line. So I had big, big pockets, defense in depth, multiple rings, little rally points like this where I just kind of throw random ships to reinforce. And then you got your attack fleets. You got like, he must be in transit somewhere. If I'm being honest, I can't even remember where I have him. But like Trench, for example, here, we got this giant fleet. This is for offense because we use a Pathfinder and we use to break through the enemy wherever we want. We just terrorize him. Honestly, probably what I'd do if this campaign hadn't bugged out on Act 5 is send Trench to Kuat, blow it up, occupy it, take care of this mission. Which, by the way, this is why you raise the sedition meter the way we do. It's at 74. Like we're getting such better rewards because of that. Look at this. Look at that. That's 4 separatist cruiser commanders. That is crazy. That's so good, especially if you already have 10 heroes. That's just wild. That's oh my goodness. I love the high point rewards, high sedition rewards. But we're kind of skipping all over the place now. Point is, I think it's fun to dig in, create a bunch of rings, defensive stuff, have a few response fleets, and just kind of let the AI break itself on your walls, and then counterattack. Or actually, you reach a tipping point sooner or later where you can actually just keep attack. And that's how you know it's over. So like the suspense is kind of already gone from this campaign. Like yes, they can smack you here and there with a 500-point fleet, which is awesome, but it's not going to undo the overwhelming advantage we have. It's like I know that these little screens don't actually mean a lot. Like they're kind of buggy, but like check this out. We have like 2/3 of the galaxy under our control. Yes, the core is rich, but look, our military is even comparable in power to the AI, and he's sitting on. Look at that. That's 1.5 million credits he's just sitting on. And I haven't even disrupted his production facilities. Like, if you want this game to be brain dead easy, just blow up Kuat, blow up Rindili, park ships everywhere, and then he'll have to make basic stuff. Like, play at your own pace, play how you want, but have a plan, know where you're going. Know that you want every world to look like this. Like, oh, man. B1s are pretty good for defense because they're so cheap that you don't even have to worry about pop cap. I know some people are concerned about not being able to build population stations as the Confederacy, but that's because our whole game is on the ground. That's why our army is so good. It's like you just build like droid factories everywhere. I put one in every spare slot I have. Look at this. 10, 5, 5, 20 pop from Striller. It's like a worthless planet. But because we put a cantina, actually, okay, I lied. Cantinas are great. It's not worthless, but better example might be somewhere like Pantora, this place. Not the greatest. I mean, I just put that there because I had a slot. Like, you can't build anything else. Like, look, we're not going to use this save later. There's nothing here that benefits us. Like, if I could, I'd make every world look like this, but it's just not practical. Someday the AI will start rating. I digress. Mechas 3 is another great one. Suppose maybe I could break this into separate videos here and we can just go through the planets together. So I think that might be interesting. Thank you for watching, and maybe I'll see you next time for that.